tell us a story about your own manager. And is there, either it could be a great manager or a really bad manager, it doesn't matter, but somebody who did something that really inspired you to give your best. And would there be an example that you would like to share with us, Gagan?
Prasenjit, like I said, in the last 20 years of my corporate, experience, I've had great people working around me. But if you really need to, have one example highlighted, this was my first job, as I mentioned, back in 2002, wherein I was in training, and the head of operations walked into the training room. And it was my first job after after the regular school college. It was my first job. I was trying to learn. I was trying to I basically joined wherein I could learn a couple of things, get my pocket money, buy a new mobile phone, and go back to studies. That's how I joined. But then things turned up really well, and I started my professional career. So this gentleman walked into the training room. This was my third day of the training. We were 50 people in the class, and on the floor there were about 500. So he walked into the training room, and he said, out of those 50, Gagan, you are one of so I was my brother was already working with that organization, and he was at a manager level. And he said that, Gagan, your brother is one of the best managers that we have had. Please don't let him down. Please ensure that you're making him proud. I remember I did not sleep for the next 3 days. I was working on the script, which was given to us to get onto the phone and make those calls. And when I hit the floor, the first day I was the highest seller on the floor. I made a record that I cracked 7 sales on that day, which was the highest on the floor on that particular day. So I think that really inspired me, and that really motivated me. If people above me are looking up to me, wherein I cannot even have a chance of a failure. I cannot even think of getting into a shelf of myself and not giving my 100%. I think that really inspired me to not give my 100 but my 200%. And probably that is something which really turned the tables around that day.
I think you have just shared one of the biggest secrets of people management, which is that people do not work for carrots and sticks, for rewards alone. If they are paid reasonably well, they work for reputation. Absolutely. Either to gain reputation or not to lose reputation, to protect the reputation of themselves, their teams, and in this case, your brother, which was such a powerful way of inspiring you and understanding what drives people. And reputation drives people far more than any reward or punishment that you can think of as a manager.